April 25th, 2021. I am in Medellin, Colombia in my Airbnb. And in this video, I'm going to ask the question again, was it a setup regarding the murder of Timothy Ravel Reed in Barranquilla a few days ago? So follow along.
Hey, watching man right now, you're watching dcbornrob on YouTube.
Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is you're located, and thanks for watching. Again, this is dcbornrob, also known as DC Rob or Rob. I answer them all. I am in Medellin, Colombia, currently in my Airbnb in Poblado. I'm about a block away from the Sweet George Cafe in Poblado. I made it in yesterday, made it in fine. The only stress was really getting off the plane. You know, I drank some water before we landed, thinking we're going to get off and I can go use the restroom. Before security, nope. They went off 2 rows by 2 rows, and I was on row 11, and it took a while. And after that 25 minutes, as soon as we came down the jetway, we turned the corner, and there was a long line with at least 75 to 100 people in it. And it's both different sides, of course, if you're American or you are Colombian. Then when you go downstairs, you have to wait in line again. So I have video of that. But again, this video is going to revisit the issue of, was it a setup for the murder of Timothy Ravel Reed? And again, I want to remind you guys, for all of your comments, to be respectful of this gentleman and be respectful of his family who may be looking to some of these videos for some information. If anybody by chance watches my videos and has any information to share, which is how I got the couple of videos I have today of him, was by a couple of my viewers. So much appreciation for that. But if any of you guys know something, know anybody that knows something, know an attorney down this area, has any friends in Barranquilla that can at least knock on a police door and ask, hey, where's this video that was supposedly taken and say he was robbed for his chain? You'll see his chain in the video. It's not a big chain, it has a little pendant on it, but you know, I can see he's still getting snatched for that chain. It wasn't that thin. But it wasn't a big chain. I mean, if he buttons his shirt up, you probably don't even know he has it on it. So I never bought that from the beginning. And then when that picture came out from inside the house, that really made me skeptical. And there's just too many different possibilities. The bank, the owner, and now with the video that I have now, you'll see that there's a couple other people that should be primary people of interest. And that was the place that he bought, either the owner of that place or the people, the residents, the tenants that were already in the apartments above the restaurant. And you'll see he'll do a tour of his apartment and where he's going to stay above the restaurant, and the apartment where somebody was due to get out. You'll see this brother was stressed in this video too. Please, again, be respectful when you comment. This brother lost his life trying to live his dream in Colombia. And while I encourage people to come here, I'm not doing too much encouraging now. I mean, I came straight into a lockdown, although I went over to Sweet George Cafe and I was there all evening from the time I got. The food is phenomenal. I don't know how he gets his chefs to cook like that. That's another story. I'm working on that video, as well as the video still from Miami and Key West and last weekend in San Antonio. I got so much editing to do. But I wanted to address this because I don't want this story to die. Okay, I want someone to step up, someone that knows somebody there, you know, somebody has an attorney friend here, somebody that knows the police officers here. Out of all my viewers, if any of you guys know anyone, please contact me at dcbornrobgroup@gmail.com, dcbornrobgroup@gmail.com, and I'll follow up with it, I promise you. I'd like to keep this story going until we can have some answers. That's the best that I can do to use this format that I have right now to address it. But I'm going to show the video shortly. But in my last video, I asked you guys, send me a short video. You know, what are your thoughts? Do you think it was a setup, or do you think it was a robbery gone bad? So check out a couple of these videos.
Hello, Rob. How you doing? Big fan of yours. Hilbert Charles here from Canada. Definitely a setup by a boyfriend, husband, or family members, or all combined.
Yo, Rob, it was a setup. She had a man on the side.
Could have been a setup also. You just don't know.
Hey, DC Rob. I've got to tell you, I think he was taken advantage of. I've heard of these stories before in Thailand. It's very unfortunate.
Okay, so there you have it from a few of my viewers. Thank you guys for contributing. Much appreciated. If anybody else would like to send a video, go ahead and send it again to dcbornrobgroup@gmail.com, and I'll fit it in as best I can. But thank you guys for taking the time to send those videos. The response has been overwhelming that it is a setup as opposed to a basic robbery for a chain where someone says that he fought for his chain. I don't buy that. You see the videos of him, and you'll see a few more now. I don't get him as the person that would fight for a gold chain. He had too much to lose. And you'll realize when you get older and you have more to lose, you humble yourself a little bit at that point. So here's his next step. He was at the Chamber of Commerce. Here's a video of him out front.
In Colombia. So we're off to the next step. I want to thank the people inside of the Chamber of Commerce. They was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. They accommodated me very well. We're off to the next step of really legalizing my money here in Colombia, and that's with the bank account. And from that point, we'll be applying for my visa and buying a restaurant here in Colombia. I'm not renting. I'm going to buy me a building, and I'm gonna start off small and grow. I'm able to do promotional work, of course, my catering business. I can bring my homeboys from Atlanta to Colombia. We can do concerts. They love rap music here. So, hey, the sky's the limit. I'm glad that God has blessed me with energy to accomplish what I'm trying to do. And I just pray that He give me more years to fulfill my ultimate dream and goals. So thank y'all inside. Thank you. God bless each of y'all who helped me. And thank you for y'all support in America. And hopefully I'll gain more support here in Colombia. Peace.
Okay, you see he dealt with the Chamber of Commerce. He got all his paperwork done. He's incorporated. His next step was to get his visa. And he got his visa. Check this out.
Hey guys, update. I got my visa. I'm kind of happy. I got my place. Everything was a stress, so I'm feeling kind of under the weather because of all of the stress. But update, got the visa, and now soon we'll be opening restaurants once we deal with the other stuff. Peace. Hey, child, stay up. All right.
I'm going to tell you something. I respect this man, Mr. Reed. He is a doer, not a talker. He is a creator. He's out there creating things. He was creating jobs. He was creating a dream. And he saw it step by step by step. And I hope you're following along with this. And again, I'm going to remind you all to be respectful of this man that lost his life and respect his family that may be watching some of these videos. If anything, contribute. Help us get to the bottom of this. That's, again, the best I can do with this platform that I have right here is to put this in front of you and ask you, do you know anybody here? Do you know anybody in Barranquilla? Do you know anybody that can make a phone call? Can you make a phone call? And see what you can do, especially for my Spanish speakers. If you're a Spanish speaker, I will respectfully wish that you would make a couple of phone calls to the police department and try to ask some questions. They need to know that somebody's on the outside looking in that is trying to get to the bottom of what happened. Again, this robbery thing, I don't buy it. They say they have video. Even if they have video of somebody stealing his chain, they shot the man twice in the head. This man was not fighting for a chain. I don't buy that at all. You'll see that he was stressed. He was at the point, I'm getting ready to show a video that you'll see that he was stressed. This is not things don't move that fast in Colombia anyway. So the way that he progressed was actually above average from what I could tell. So listen to this video of him stressed out in some of the issues that he had, and see if you cannot find another suspect in here. Follow along.
I did it. I have my apartment, my restaurant, and 2 other apartments. In a great location for the restaurant on a very busy street in the midst of a pandemic lockdown. We got one thing, well, several things accomplished. Now it's the next move is to open a restaurant. So hopefully that will happen very shortly. Get ready for cute spicy ribs and fish. As you can see, I am tired. It was a stress, y'all. I'm not gonna even lie. It was very stressful. The language barrier. He don't trust me. I don't trust him. But I mean, I had more trust in him because I gave him all my money. But he was, looking to see if shit was real. I mean, it was just too much. Just too much. Had to get his family members out of the apartment. Still got to get the one upstairs out the apartment. It was stressful, and I'm still completely not finished with this situation. We got to complete some final documents Monday because we're on a weekend lockdown, so nothing can happen on the weekend. So we'll do that Monday, and that should be all she wrote. And then I will meet with my new tenants to discuss if they want to stay or leave, and go from there. I'm going to cancel the restaurant's contract, most likely, in order to start cooking my food. My items should be arriving the end of this month from America. I brought my smokers to Colombia. It's going to be one of a kind, and I'm very concerned because I don't know where I'm going to put them, but I will figure that out later. Yeah, everything is starting to really take off. It's looking real good.
Okay, now that you see this video, do you see a couple more suspects? Some people that they need to be questioning? Do you see them? Do you see the owner of the business? Do you see the residents that had to leave? I don't know what the timeline is. He didn't speak of that when you buy a business or buy a place that has tenants in it already, how do you put them out? I mean, do you give them 2 months notice? How do you do that? A matter of weeks, somebody left right away. You can see some nerves getting frayed. Just imagine it's, somebody bought your house and they said, or apartment, they said, hey, you got to leave in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. And the owner of the restaurant, I believe it was still a functioning restaurant from what I can tell. If you see something different, let me know. But I thought he said that he needed to either buy that out or move them out or something like that. He mentioned that. So the owner of that restaurant, if he was making money, if he was pulling any type of profit, he ain't trying to go. If anything, he would want somebody to buy it and then pay rent to someone else. So for somebody else new to come in, got to look to the owner. Got to look to the owner of the business, which he said was sketchy. He almost had a paranoid feel to him. That's what I saw. A nervousness, just things going on. When you look back and forth, all the time, it seems like, you're thinking, you're remembering, and you're forecasting something into the future. Could this happen? And this is what's going on. And he was stressed. And, and again, I still cannot get past the picture of him sitting out on the sidewalk. Who does that? Who takes a picture of their man sitting out front of his house, 20 minutes before he is killed? So anyway, you get the point. He actually walks through his apartment because it's a complex. It's not just a complex. He was standing on the balcony of it. So let me show you the rest of his apartment.
The apartment. This is a Colombian apartment. This is the apartment in Colombia. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Of course, this is the master bedroom. Tinted windows. You see how can I see in the bathroom. Very nice, considering they just moved out today. They just moved out today. And I guess either we're going to hire somebody to come and touch up a little bit, or my girl's going to do it. Oh, there's no closet in here. I didn't realize that. The other bathroom. The other bedroom. This would probably be the most quiet bedroom right here. Closets. Very beautiful. Very modern. You see the tile floors. This is how they do the floors in Colombia. The kitchen, the living room. So it's like starting all over. Starting all over. Everything looks okay, I guess. Gas stove. Gotta get a microwave. This is the area for the washing machine and sink. And yeah. This is my other apartment. I'm gonna leave her in there because I heard she's been a good tenant. And then there's the third floor is the other apartment that's currently occupied for hopefully a week. And then they leave it open for me. And then I got the restaurant. Right down here. Please. Okay. Well, this is the restaurant. We're gonna basically change the name and go from there. This is a little patio area. I was thinking about putting my grill right here, but that's not going to be enough room. It's not going to be enough room. And so This is the outside of the apartment. This is my new neighborhood. Again, we're on a lockdown. The lockdown starts at 6 o'clock, so the streets are not that busy. Yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah. That's it, guys. Now, wait for the grand opening real soon. Peace, A-Town. Stay up.
Okay, so there you have it. So you tell me still, was it a setup? Now that you see the place and you see his little compound and you see where he spent the, almost $200,000 here in Colombia. It's a lot of money back home. Surely a lot of money here. And I guess his hopes was to have income from the tenants too. That tenant on the third floor that wasn't out yet, put him on the list too. Crazy. Anyway, you give me your feedback. If anybody else wants to donate any video, again, just hold the camera up and go, Rob, I think it was this. Oh, this, I think it was that. Again, try to keep it under 25 meg because that's all Gmail allows. Send it to dcbornrobgroup@gmail.com, dcbornrobgroup@gmail.com, and I'll do my best to fit it in within the storylines. I am still in Medellin, Colombia. I'm going to be here for a week. Hopefully, who knows, I may be over at Sweet Georgia Cafe shortly because I've seen a couple of pictures and I want some dinner. Food is awesome, man. And I can walk around a little bit. The guy at my desk downstairs at the door says that they let people out, or restaurants, and some restaurants stay open until 5 p.m. And then for those who are creative, just hold up. Anyway, I may end up over there this evening again, and I'll be editing over the next few days. So I will have news shortly coming again for those who want to come down. And by the way, when I was standing in the security line, man, it still gets me to this day. I see 3 or 4 brothers and others who are coming with gold chains, leather. I don't know if you noticed my ring is off. It feels naked without it. I'm always doing like that. So I don't have my ring on. I made sure I left that at home, but it still amazes me. I mean, before you come here, I would assume that you watch a lot of videos. And if you've seen any of my videos, and I know a bunch of the other YouTubers too, are telling you, don't come here with gold. And the comments too from the frequent travelers and the ones who live here. Don't bring gold here. Don't bring a gold chain. Don't bring a ring. I saw big face watches. I saw it all in the security line, y'all. I'm like, you are marked from the time that you land, and what you're gonna do with it once you're here. Now you gotta, if you got a safe, I got a safe. I don't even know if it's bolted down. To be honest with you, I guess I need to check because you could pick it. You could pick the whole thing up and take it. Figure out a way to get it open. Anyway, I don't know if it's worth blowing up to get a little bit I have in there. But anyway, make sure you put stuff in a safe too. Make sure you have your money pouch. You can see right here, I carry my money pouch. It's flat. You'll never know it's on me when you start patting my pockets. I did feel a little uneasy walking around a little bit today, holding up my camera. A couple of times, just sitting in the park, and the screen on the Osmo Pocket, I have a new camera, the Osmo Action. I'm not getting too much action out of this. I'm having some major issues with it, updating, and it was working fine yesterday, and now it's just, the video is good and it keeps things steady, but I had to break out the Osmo Pocket again, the one with the gimbal, small, and so people notice it more than they would if I were to, say do like this. They wouldn't notice it as much. And why does this feel hot, man? Anyway. I'll be back to the other videos shortly. I want to keep this story alive. Do me a favor and help me keep it alive. Again, if you know someone here, if you speak Spanish, make a phone call. Every little bit counts. They need to know that somebody is on the outside calling in, and not just the family. I hope the family has got their congressmen, senators. Let me tell you something. I know how to make those phone calls. I'll have my congressman's office, and the congressmen themselves may not call, but their aide will. The congressman, your senator, whoever's from Georgia or Oakland, wherever he's from, man needs to make some phone calls. Respect this man's life. Respect this man's wishes, please. Anyway, thanks for watching, and again, be safe.
We have a YouTube channel. Like it. Please comment and share if you like the video. Please subscribe and kick the bell.